welcome back to PigzTv and All Reason No Logic 1 vs 1 Unfair Battle Series, where we dive into some seriously unfair 1 vs 1 battles in this beautiful game Beyond All Reason. We're watching Pigz versus myself, Twig, as Pigz tries to learn the battlefield. He's a somewhat new player. He's been playing with us in AI battles and now moving into the multiplayer battlefield. We're looking at releasing some introduction videos to those wanting to get into that multiplayer realm, and showing how it differs from AI and what sort of little tips and tricks you can use to become a better player.
And try and win the master. That's funny. Yeah, we certainly are. We had if you got a chance to watch the last battle we had, let's say I was doing something different would have been the wording, wouldn't it? And that was funny though.
Dumb.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Can work. It can work though. If you can get into someone's base with your commander, you can degun their eco and just build some LLTs to defend yourself.
Yeah,
work many times.
It was a little silly, but I said I was doing a different strategy, trying different things. I think that's the whole point of, what's sort of going to work and what's not going to work, and you know what I mean. I'm even a bit slower than I should be now, so but
That talking and microing at the same time can be tricky.
Yeah, you'd think I'd be used to it by now with all the talking that I do on. Well, you know what I'm like when we lot play. The idea is to shut me up, never mind to get me to talk. That's never been the problem. Why are you doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing that. We need to... You are here.
There he is.
Slightly earlier than I was anticipating.
Not the max. Put its value out just.
Yeah, just. If I had about 5 extra seconds, it's just that it's so close that I knew what I was doing, I knew where I was going, I knew what, I think I just fumbled things just at the start, and that was the problem as well. So I lost that certain amount of seconds doing what I was doing to your, countermanding in that respect. But we're on the ball. We're on the ball. Right then. I think for me, my other issues now is something again that you two have definitely tried to teach me a lot more is what they like to call is turtling. Do not turtle in this game. That's you might get away with it in other sort of games. I think you get it. You get away with it a bit more in, say, when you've got maybe 8 players or something like that, you know what I mean? But when you're playing certainly one-on-one, you just can't turtle. You just got to be constantly moving out and constantly moving and trying to, secure other things and trying to basically do 10 tasks at once is what I would say.
And securing the securing stuff around the map is just as important as denying your enemy that map position as well.
Let's see what weird strategy I can come up with this time.
Sometimes no strategy is the best strategy.
Well, usually I do have no strategy. Yeah, well, the strategy is to lose, and I do that pretty well. So one day I'll catch her. But the trouble is that it's the more that you play, the more you get used to the. That's what I said. Don't get used to the person, because you won't allow that, because you'll be doing different things to countermand that.
You can see, even though I got like the weakest unit in the game, if you play it properly and move him around enough, you can do damage without taking it. Although I took a little.
Not this time. Not this time, stick. Where I oh, yes, you're doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's pretty sly.
Oh, could I do a commander snipe with this?
I don't think so this time. You might be able to.
Oh, he's got them everywhere.
I've slightly learned a bit better this time, but I don't think I've got enough though. That's the problem.
There's some damage.
Well, at least this time it wasn't a complete and utter disaster. Actually, we need to. I think I know where you are. Oh.
Oh, you dumb game.
Oh, is it having one of these days? Well, at least we can play it. At least we can.
Issue in my base.
Oh, I'm sure it won't affect your play at all. That's probably a bit too excessive, but you know. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, you're a nasty pastor, you. There's something I just didn't. I've only just noticed it now. I couldn't understand why things weren't going the way I was wanting them to go.
These brutes, obviously, a lot more sturdy than what I was using in the last few games, that being units.
Yup, I'm not microing very well. I'm, my bad.
Can I find the commander?
Oh.
Apologies there, always clicking the edge of the map. Making me jump to the other side of the map.
Yeah, I get it. I get that. It's really annoying, especially when like you're in one of them zones, and you're like, "Ah, it's done that. Why has it done that?"
These brutes really can take a beating.
Yes. Oh hell! Oh. since you did what you did, it's scuppered my plans. Oh, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a questionable.
I am making mistake after mistake at the moment.
Can't be as bad as mine.
I do think I've got this at least, just with that damage. Oh, he's done a tank transition, which is definitely a good move. Unfortunately, though, I think I've just got that critical mass of brutes. And they've healed themselves over time. Or I can probably circle this base and just keep doing damage. One thing you could do here is get your commander and cloak him if you've got enough energy. Ooh,
No.
I see. And do the D-gun.
And I can't. I haven't got the energy. That's the problem. I've lost. Oh, it's so frustrating.
All your LLTs are using it.
Yeah.
It's good to build a energy storage.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. I did. When are you first?
Running away from me right now. Oh, you're going to lose quick.
Yeah. It wouldn't have made a difference. The commander's too slow anyway. You'd have caught up.
Battle ended.
Yeah, what I didn't want to say, obviously, when we just that, you said you've done a tank transition. No, I re-resed the ones that you. If you'd have noticed, they were your units. So I thought, because there was quite a few of them, I thought, sorry?
Didn't see the little halo on their head.
I wonder if they got rid of that now. Because,
I
yeah.
just didn't see it, because I'm just not paying attention.
You're too into the game.
Damage than me. Did more damage than me at the start. That's probably because I lost my stuff to your LLTs, but then it overtook. So with that, when you go bots against tanks, and it's early in the game and you see that that's happened, that's the time to push, because it means you've got more units out on the field if you've spent all your metal. Yeah, I just had vehicles the whole time, but I had bugger all vehicles at the start. And you had a lot more when you were down the bottom left hand side. You had a lot more grunts and rocketeers. Sorry, pawns.
Pawns, yeah.
That's when you could have pushed me. I actually had my commander right there. You probably had enough to beat it. You never know.
Well, this is the thing.
You never know.
This is my one Achilles heel. The amount of times, even in previous battles we've done, where even Brutus has said, if you'd have pushed there, or Pred said, if you'd have pushed there, you'd have actually won him. But in hindsight, you can't see that. So you wouldn't. Well, like in the last game that I moved the commander, I was doing something really weird. This time, obviously, I didn't do it, but trying to blow your base up, knowing full well nowadays two commanders can't de-gun each other. So you know that. So there was no problem with that. It's just that I would have had to build some LLTs or something there and protect it and then gone forward. But that's a different game. But I mean, if you look at the graph on, certainly on my side, within the first 4 minutes, we were about even with each other.
My little unit that I sent into your base at the start, I think that triggered you building a whole bunch of LLTs, which was great. It defended your base, but you spent all that metal on LLTs, whereas I didn't build. I built one in my base, and I used that metal instead to get more units out in the field, so that those tank numbers can catch up to your unit numbers.
Yeah, I think that's my issue as well. I build too many, which is obviously draining as well. Do they use energy after being built then? I think they do, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of turrets, anything with a laser coming out of it, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's something I need to work on. It's knowing the balance between where you should put it, because that's not just you don't just, like with me, I was thinking, I'll put it there because it protects that, but it might leave the other side open. It's where do you put the first one? Maybe that's something that if people think of, we should do a little video on that and saying, if you do put an analytic, where do you think you've got these three or whatever? Where do you think it should be? It's the small little details that make a lot to the game. That you could have then maybe kept your mechs up, because obviously you got rid of all my mechs.
On specifically that thing, LLTs in the base. If you've built solars, LLTs can shoot over solars, whereas they won't shoot over winds. So you want to position it so that you're not stopping your LLTs from being effective in your base.
Hmm.
But anyway, let's leave that one there. I'm off, and we'll see you all next time.
Yeah, bye for now.